Thank goodness that's off. Thank goodness that buggeroon is off. Hey, right, so I'll just wipe my hands and we'll get sorted. Make sure my trailer's level and blah 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 and all things this, that and t'other. Because of a funny feeling it's not going to be. It's not. So, if in doubt, not only do you get out and have a look, but you go firm. You get jobs like these, and you're a bit unsure of yourself. You think you've got the right place, but you haven't. You've kind of overshot your junction. If in doubt, don't go any further. Park up in the nearest safe place and ring the farmer. He'll come out and meet you. Right, if we just reverse him back a little touch, we should be able to get round this building now. We should, I mean I could have reversed out, but we should be able to get back round this building and spin about, come back out onto the road. Yeah, I'm coming to this place last night and he said to me, you can come and park up at farm if you want. Cheers pal. Come and park up at farm if you want. That's what I've just delivered, all that stuff there. You can come and park up at farm if you want. And I thought, well, I could do, but it'll go into a 15 and there's no point. I'm so glad I didn't, because I was convinced last night that I had the right farm. I knew where I was going. I was in the right location in the right vicinity, but I was about, I'd missed the junction basically. The farm I went to this morning was right at the end of a junction. I should have turned right at this junction and down to here. I didn't, I went straight on at the junction and then realised this farm I'd gone to was derelict and boarded up warehouses. So I thought, aye, well that I'm not going any further, I'll ring the guy. You stay where you are, I'll come out and get you. And he come out, basically come out of here, come to the end of this road to the junction, he could see me. All I had to do was put hazards on and reverse back about
left
100 metres and then turn right. So just mindful, don't know what's coming on these roads. Just have watch here, it's a bit of a tight. Where's this lad doing? There's all as somebody comes out. Just come back in for this bonnet van. Right up, pal. So just mindful, I don't want to put a tyre in this soft ground and I don't want to clip this wall with the arse end of my trailer coming round and out. Right, we're out. Yeah, so we're in, we're in Scotland basically. Further on than Invergordon, a lot further on. Well, 20 minutes further on.
At the
Or
end
something.
of the road, turn left.
So I'm going to go back to, there's a services further down there near Invergordon. I've got just under half a tank. If I can get fuel there, I'll get fuel. If not, I'm going to go to the toilet. I'm going down to a place called Forres now, or Fours, whatever the case may be. I'm going to be picking up a load of timber for back down in England at Doncaster. Yeah, this building here at the other side, I was convinced that was the farm last night. Everything looked right. It does look like a farm complex. It is a farm complex, but all this is boarded up and abandoned, this warehouse bit. So I'd come down this road where we're going to turn left on here, and I'd overshot this junction, come to that farm and realised, alright, job's knackered. So I've just pulled in down there about 100 metres away. I thought, there's no point going any further down that road, because if I can't get out or turned, I'm knackered. Anyway, rang him, he come out, come and met me. I just reversed back with hazards on, then turned right and then went into that farm. Here's what it is, do you know what I mean? Yeah, these roads are a bit tight. Now, if I can remember, we came in, we come to another crossroads in a minute, we turn right. And then that should take us out then through a village called Fern, is it, or something like that? Back towards the A9. Then we go back out on the A9, back towards Invergordon, back towards Inverness. As I say, there is a services down there, which I'm going to pull into and see if I can get fuel. I may as well top it up, so I'm not having to worry about it then. I know I can get fuel in Inverness, but the last one time I went into Inverness to that BP garage, the HGV pump was off, and I was on fumes, and I had to try and get it in, which I did, get it in on one of the normal pumps. It was a frigging nightmare, but I managed it. So just mirrors, there's a van come up my arse. I think it's that van what went past us before. So just mindful, it's closing right in on us now, so we'll try and keep over to the left as much as we can if he decides he wants past us. Or she, could be a female driving. I'm not flying on. It's closed right up on us now. Yeah, these are some of the jobs you get sometimes, you know what I mean? And if in doubt, go firm, ring the farmer. Well, I was near as damn to it as I could be, do you know what I mean? Right, just mirrors. I'm just going to pull it in here, just let this one come past me because it'll annoy me all the way down. I don't like them when they sit right on your arse like that. Go on, pal, get past. On you go. I don't like it when they sit right on your eye. Oh Christ, there's another one bloody coming now from Norway and they're going to have to wait. I just gets rid of one and they ends up with another. Yeah, we want to follow the B9165 out back to the A9. Basically, it'll take us through a village. I think it's called Fern or something. Or Tain, one or two. I'm in a place called Tain. Either Fern or Tain, one or two. Honestly, you don't realise how busy these roads get until you come on them. There's another car up my arse now. I think they just hide waiting for me to come down. So he's here. Come on, he's here now. Right, get out. Let's get right up his rigged. No, this is the job. It's I don't mind it. I enjoy it. Well, like I say, I've enough experience now to. If you miss your junction or you're unsure of yourself, don't keep going further thinking I'll turn round in a bit, because before you know it you'll come up against the lowest bridge possible what's not marked on the map. Do you know what I mean? Trust me, I've been there and done it. I was on the Scanias for the Green and White Army. Yeah, we come to another crossroads here with a big farm and we turn right.
Yards, turn right.
Yeah, baby. So mirrors, this car's backing off a little touch for us. Just put a signal on. I'm just looking to the left over these hedges. I can't initially see anything yet, but that doesn't mean there's nothing there. So we're just backing it right off. There's nothing coming from left, nothing coming from right. We're out. Yeah, we're at somewhere called Fern. Beautiful up here, but not ideal if you get lost in an Arctic, you know what I mean? But like I say, ring the farmer. It's a bonny house, isn't it? So I'm coming into a 20, some mirrors. That car's followed us out, now followed by another car. Just slow him down till we get through this village. It is a 20. Hill of Fern, please drive carefully. It's a bonny little place, like. Good view of the Scottish mountains over there in the distance. So yeah, if I can get fuel now, I'm going to go to the toilet at this services anyway. And then I'm going to crack on down to Forres. I know a good little butty van hot way down where I'm going to get breakfast. And then I'll pick you back up later on. We may come down the Whiskey Trail. Depends how high this load is. Right, just mindful, you know, just coming through this village. Yeah, if I get down there today and get this loaded for Doncaster, that'll put my rest of today in, and that'll see me right for tomorrow, and then I'll get something for back up for Monday morning. That should be my week finished. It's Thursday today, the 4th of July. Voting day. All them absolute lying bastards are begging you for your vote now. We will change the world for you. In reality, they'll do absolute jack shit, but line their own pockets and serve themselves. That's all they ever do. The working class gets squeezed harder and told there's no more money available. Put up and shut up. Well, that's my 2 pence worth for what it's worth, you know what I mean? Just mindful. Coming round a nice left-hander. Zebras are out. Road conditions are still damp. It's tipped it down on and off all night. There's a lovely little spot where I parked last night though. I have parked there before, a few years ago. The one coming towards me. Idle, the road's uneven now. Again, can't see what's coming at us, so we're just mindful. Just steady heading 30 miles an hour. Fast enough. Don't know what's coming round corners at you. I know there's 2 loads going to that place today, and as far as I'm aware, well, I know I'm the first one in, so I'm expecting, I could be meeting another one coming in here. There's definitely 2 of us going to it, and I'm the first one in. Well, this is a bus, I think. A bus or a buzz coming towards us. Let's back him off, because road is uneven. I just don't want him to throw me over into him just as I'm passing him. There you go. Nice. We're towards a bridge with a hump on sign. This will be Station Road, I think. Just mindful. This should run us all the way straight back out now to A9. We should turn left onto A9, run back down towards Inverness, where I'll pick up, like I say, that services. I can't mind on what it's called, but I've actually spent the night there once, a few years ago. They were alright. Road liable to icing. Icing on the cake. Yeah, it should be a left-hand turn in a second for the A9. And that car's disappeared from behind us. Oh, no, it's not. It's coming back round. It's playing peekaboo. Again, we can't see what's coming round at us. A van flying on. Look at that. Just expecting, just tickling and fettling the nose. Always expecting the unexpected. You have to. Because people are not expecting you coming at them this size. Do you know what I mean? When they see you, they're like, oh shit. It weren't flying on, to be fair. It was just going normal. But it feels like they're coming fast at you when you meet them on a corner. There's no point me flying on because it's just not worth it. Again, road conditions are wet here now because the sun's not quite dried the road out, but it's
after 400
trees have shaded it.
turn left.
Here we go now. If you turn right there, you end up going for Thurso, Wick, and eventually you'd end up at John O'Groats. Which I'd like to do John O'Groats sometime, I really would. I'm not sure whether I want to go on that thingy 500, northwest 500 though, because it'll just be full of camper vans. And it'll be like the Lake District, but the camper van equivalent. I'm just going to hold back here because there's a wagon coming down and I won't get out before it. You think you've got enough room, but you've not on these. I mean, that's trying to ring me. That'll be a mile and a half. I'll ring her back later. Hello, love. I'll ring her back in a bit. Right, we're out. We're out and about, we're in with a shape, we're out and about all day. Again, it's 40 mile an hour now, this for us. Just mindful of that. Car now come right up in Invergordon. Can't pass us, it's double whites. I hope it doesn't. Road conditions are still wet. There's quite a lot of cloud about, so I think it might be like yesterday when it's 4 seasons in a day again. Sunshine, burning your eyeballs to lashing it down. Lashings and lashings.
After 800 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
Roundabout, just back him off. The Pictish Trail, I don't know what a Pictish is, but the Pictish Trail. Well, they're trying to say picnicking on the hill, so you end up with a Pictish. No, if you like, you go on a picnic and on piss at the same time, would that be a Pictish? We're on the Pictish. Who's made the sandwiches? I don't know, but I brought the beer. Right, this is one straight road now. It should take us all the way down. Just mindful, this car's wanting past. It's coming. This should take us all the way down now, back towards Inverness. But again, I'm going to pull it into this. There's a services down here. I can't mind what it's called. Still a bit breezy, still windy. Windy! There's another one passing us, lad. I do like Volvos, mate. I don't know whether that is the sign of that you're middle aged when you start having a fancy for Volvos, wanting to buy a Volvo as your next car. I really do fancy a Volvo as my next car. I think I'm officially becoming middle aged when I'm planning on buying a Volvo. I just like them, I just think they're good. That's it. That's your lot. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's what we're on with. Tip one place, down the road, reload. Heck of a drive to Doncaster. Tip that, I've no doubt it'll be back into the concrete hula hoop factory in Pollington. More than likely. It's steady away though, I get some good distance, I can't complain. I've never actually been through Invergordon. I know it's a turning for it there, but I'm not sure. Is Invergordon over that way? I don't know. I think you've got to turn off here and then kind of come under yourself or something, or go there. I think. I've never been through Invergordon, so I don't know. Been past it. Barbourville. Barboraville, that's a nice name. And they all call Barbara. Barbara and Ken, Barboraville. Little village called Barboraville. Probably a wonderful place. Probably a nice place full of wonderful citizens. Wherever it is, I know it's got a 13-foot-9 bridge going under it. Yeah, there's the road. See, I think that road there, that bridge we've just come under, there's a river at one side and a road at the other, and the 13-foot-9 bridge. I think that may go towards Invergordon, which should be over that way, I think. But as I say, I've never actually been in Invergordon with a truck. Just mindful now, they're all following suit. It's a domino effect. One goes past and the other thinks, I'll do that at all. NC 500, see. No, I thought it was northwest. It's the NC 500. I was on about that to with wife last night. She said, "Well, you don't like do it?" I said, "Well, yeah and nay." I said, "If we hired a camper van," I said, "it'll just be like a busman's holiday, playing lay-by roulette." I said, "The only thing is, I won't have a taco for worry about. You're playing lay-by roulette, ain't you? Pissing in bushes and whatnot. It's just like being at work, sleeping in lay-bys and pissing in bushes." Like I've never been away from a bloody place. I bet it would have been nice years ago, before all this new craze. Mindful. All this new craze. I mean, it's like the Lake District. The Lake District was brilliant years ago, but in the last, I'd say 15 years, we've got all this Wainwright phase now. Everybody coming up, and we're going to go bagging Wainwrights and climbing the fells. And it's not nice to try and drive through Lake District anymore. It's bloody horrible. There's too much traffic on roads, and the roads are very tiny and can't cope with them. Right, so I'm looking for a sign for services. It should be a right-hand turning. I think it's a couple of miles further down as yet. You kind of turn right, then go up a hill, and you turn left into a services. I can't mind on what it's called, but that's where I'm going. I want the toilet. And I'll see if they do UK fuels as well. If they do, we might as well top this bugger up, because I'm in between half and a quarter of a tank. I know I can get fuel at various places on the way down, but I'd rather get some now than I'm not worrying about it until I get back in towards England. It's going to rain again. I mean, they might do breakfast at this services, I don't know. I think it's just a petrol station, parking for trucks like. But I have stayed the night there once before, a few years ago. I'm pretty sure I didn't have to pay either. I don't think you do. It might have changed now. Traffic behind us. Sticking to the limit though, it's 40 miles an hour. Personally, I think it should be 50. I think it should be 50 in Scotland like it is in England. You don't get people wanting to overtake you if it's 50. They're happy to sit behind you, but sat behind you at 40, they're not keen. They want past. And personally, I think it causes more accidents, I really do, because the vehicles behind you start making stupid reckless mistakes and overtaking you on blind bends and that just to get past you. And they don't get anywhere because 2 mile dirt road, you come to a temporary set of traffic lights and you're back behind them again. Do you know what I mean? They don't get any progress. It's just the mentality. I don't want to be sat behind this truck. You know what I mean? I'm just enjoying the view. Road conditions are still wet. That looks like a load of logs over there. Whether that's a big sawmill. Oh, I'll tell you where that is. It is. That's Balcas. It is. That's Balcas. I've been in there. Yeah, that's where I used to go from Fort William with Sawdust, the green and white army. That's Balcas, I'm sure it is. I'm sure that's Balcas. Don't actually know what they do. I used to take Sawdust in. And there's log wagons coming in as well all the time. So we're still a couple of miles off this services yet. Yeah, I think that was the road to Balcas. I've also took fertiliser to a place round corner from it as well. All the way from Billingham with fertiliser to a place round corner. A bloody lovely run. Then from there, I went down to Fort William, picked up a load of sawdust and come back there to Balcas. Then I went back down to Fort William again, picked up a load of bark, the tip at Clifton, and that was me home. Tain. Speaking of which, there's a green and white army truck just coming out down that road, so that was Balcas over there when I saw it. I do miss driving a Scania at times. I really do like the Scania. I really do. The 450's a bag of shit going uphill though when fully loaded. This will pull you uphill fully loaded 530. The 450 R series Scania, they're a load of shit going uphill. Well, they're a good workhorse. They're a good solid workhorse. And I actually like driving them. I think they're so comfortable to drive. Well, this is alright, but I've got the DAF. It'll do. It'll do for the time being, lad. I'd prefer a Scania, but it is what it is. Yep, I think it's going to rain again soon. Baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Hey, just mindful, there's a line of traffic behind me. Right, where's this services? Should be coming up soon. We'll see a sign for it, I'm sure. I don't want to miss it because I want the toilet. Like I said, I'd rather see if I can get fuel. Scotland and Britain in bloom winters, that says. Or in bloom winners. It's either said winners or winters, one and two. Yeah, I'd rather try and see if I can get fuel down here. Just set me up for a day if I can. can get some on the A9 back to the side of Aviemore. There's a little services comes up there where I've used before. That's alright. I can get some there. It'll be a bit of a push on get all the way down to Stirling services on in between half and a quarter. So one thing I've noticed with these is when you get down to in between half and a quarter, it just seems to drop down fast. Mindful, mirrors, just expecting some of these cars to try and shoot past me on first long stretch of road. That's clear. There you go, there's one. Expecting second one to do the same shortly. There's another force up behind me. Right, where we at, pal? Where's the sign for this services? Alness Industrial Estate. It's further on, yeah. I don't think I've missed it anyway. I hope not. If I have, it's one of them, it can't be helped. I can start seeing water again here, you see. Stopped in that lay-by one night a few years ago. Stopped in this lay-by here a few years ago. Really lovely neat. Lovely views in the morning when they get to. Oops, here's another car. They just don't like sitting behind the wagon what's doing the legal speed limit of 40 miles an hour. And it's alright, people shouting at the screen saying, get on, get your foot down. It's 40 miles an hour for me in Scotland, anywhere apart from the A9 from Inverness to Perth. There's no point me videoing myself doing 50 odd miles an hour on limiter, is there? Do you know what I mean? You're asking for trouble. Not that I wouldn't do that anyway, of course. Perfectly law-abiding citizen me, wonderful citizen me, honest. Right, is this my services here now, see? Here we go. Scatch, that's it. Scatch services, half a mile. I couldn't think of the bloody name of it. That's the one. Should be a right-hand turning shortly. Mirrors, put a signal on. This is it. Scatch services. Skiatch or Scatch, whatever the case may be. Now, I knew there was one. Just mindful. They'll all be relieved now, these lot, as they come hurtling past us. Just mindful here now, the green and white Yankees is coming towards me. There's a vehicle coming behind me. There's a vehicle coming towards me. Our Yankees following me in. Oh, that's handy. I don't have to watch for my tail swing clipping his trailer. Yankees following me into the services. There's no coming from left, I can see, no coming from right. Yeah, Yankees coming in here with me. I'm hoping this is UK fuel. If it is, we're laughing. If not, I'll just go to toilet. I'll go to toilet, then I'll ring wife back. We'll see. Yay! Go on, lad. UK fuels. we're sorted. So if I remember rightly, we can't turn in left there, we've got to come in this way.
Turn right.
We can't come in here, we've got to go right to then and then come in. So we'll get fuel here, we'll go toilet, we'll get fuel. Oh, we'll go toilet, I'll ring wife and then we'll get fuel.
100 yards, turn left.
Yeah, you've got to come in this way, I think. And it's if I remember rightly, it's a tight old turn, so I'll take a nice wide swing. Just mindful where Jenky is. Jenky's following me. Yeah, it's a tight old turning into it. Which is not so bad on a flatbed trailer, but Jenky will clip all bloody... You clip all bushes with the top of your trailer. In fact, the last time I came in here, I was in a green and white Scania. What's behind me now? Just mindful. Great big nasty potholes, see? Right, so I'm going to pick one of these unofficial bays and just back it in here. Just mindful that Jenky's following me in.
At the end of the road, turn right. Then take the second right.
I'm just going to line myself up so I can just draw out after and get straight on this fuel pump. Oh, fucking hell, uneven. Right, where's Jenky going? Jenky might want fuel, but we'll just back it up here. Just lines me up nicely if I get me fuel after, you see. Here comes Jenky. That's somebody called Mikey. Hello, Mikey. I think Mikey wants fuel. Right, we'll just leave it here. Right, I've been your old mate Borothea, and once again, you, my friend, have been beautiful. But for now, I'm out of here. Join me again in a bit. We'll probably pick you up going down Whiskey Trail, I think, later on. I'm going to go to the toilet now and give my lovely best friend in the world and my better half, that is my wife, a ring. Then I'm going to get fuel, and then we're going to bugger off. Down road. See you later. Ta-ra.